There we go. Right, up we go. Hang on. Whoop. Messy room disappears. Right. So we just have to load chat. Loading chat is usually a good thing. And should probably stop the just see if the dash comes up. Apparently we've been live for a while, so what I'll do is I'll just check to make sure the chat is functioning. There we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Where have I put the other one? Oh. That doesn't matter because we just got the notification to say we're live anyway. I don't understand why some of these notifications are so so late. To say that you're up and running on half of these platforms. I mean, it's not difficult, right? You know? Okay. Okay. I don't remember actually where we left off yesterday, to be honest. Shit, did I save yesterday? Yeah, 12, 16, 36. After Google fixed the boy band game, what did we do last time? We're still trying to catch up from the 4-hour stream that went completely pot the other day. So, oh, that was it. We just literally completed a large chunk of quests that we'd done, and some more. That we were stacking up from the last time. So there are a few quests were glitched after the save glitch came in. We did those yesterday. I don't think we can't do that one yet, can we? You know, I probably could actually do that one, but I don't really want to at the moment. Because the quest before this was one that was bugged, but we've never done it. Well, now we've done it. Can't do that one yet either, so what I'm going to say is, oh, we finished that one. I forgot to hand that in. That's alright, it's not a big deal, not a big deal. We're going to go through we're going to start with the story quest. We're going to go through where we were before, so we take little Missy on the adventure with us.
Ready to roll?
I love how it says here, once you proceed, you'll be unable to return for some time. You certainly wish to continue. We're not actually going, lads, get away. We're not actually going that far, from what I remember. I just want to grab some more potions, actually, because potions, high potions, elixirs, and that I'm going to have trouble with. We also used our first Phoenix down yesterday, because El Prompto decked it. See, my OCD is going to kick in if they're not in sets of 5. Which is, someone's going to say, that's really dumb, Skaz. I agree.
Thank you.
It is very dumb. However, that's just the way my head works. Quickly as well, I want to go through Ascension and see if I can actually equip... Add attack bar when Noctis lands attacks. Yes. And then there's one, yeah, when Noctis suffers damage be the next one I take, and so I got these two last time I was rocking through, gone through a couple dungeons. These make the fights a lot easier. I think there's actually a recovery one. How you doing, Dark Man? How you holding up? Could actually do with that one as well at some point. Reduce MP cost of phasing. Eh. I could do with that as well. So, Dark, could you give me some advice here? Do you find stuff like the air step and that useful? Because I don't think I'd ever use it. Because I don't often jump in combat. Right, fair enough, you don't use it either. And the same that, look, there's timing based attacks as well, but because obviously I'm playing with a little bit of extra delay, I don't know if I'd be any good at doing those. I might have to get my team these as well, the health recovery stuff, recover a bit of HP. I might actually start doing that now, to be honest. These aren't items I have to carry, are they? The first aid kits, or they're just something that the characters use? Oh, you're gonna have a busy day today, aren't you, Dark? My day's gonna be a bit flaky, to be honest. After about 3 o'clock, my day is pretty much set in stone. My eldest son pulled a bit of an exorcist today, fucking vomit absolutely everywhere. So, gonna have a slow couple days, I think. Make sure the big man's comfortable. What was this? That's magic. I never use magic. That should be all right for now. So we'll start going through the through the story now.
Let's get this show on the road. Morning. Who's ready to kick some ass?
So maybe get air step sorted then. I'll look into it. Oh, we watched Kingsglaive last night. No fucking clue what was going on. None at all. Turns out Inky had already seen it.
Looking at the regalia really reminds me of home.
It sure doesn't look like any of the cars you see around here.
And it's a lot roomier, too. I can't imagine trying to cram 5 people, including Gladdy, into one of those things. Have you ever ridden in one?
Can't say we have.
There was barely enough room for our luggage. Thank goodness you guys could give me a lift.
I know how they say that, but in the film they imply that Noctis has like an Audi R8 or something like that.
Check it out. See that? That's the Rock of Ravito. I'm like 90% sure.
Not 100. You almost know your stuff.
All thanks to Jared. Thank you for driving, Ignis.
Pleasure.
Are you the only one that drives?
I can drive.
So can I.
It's not like Iggy's the only one who can drive. He's just the only one we can trust.
Wow, are they that bad?
Not bad at all, right?
Right. But there's no way the big guy's taking any chances with his little sister in the car.
I almost know how he feels. How old glad he feels, I mean. I wouldn't take the risk either.
Sure you don't need a break?
I'm okay.
You are sandwiched in back there.
Have Prompto suffer instead.
Really, it's fine. No suffering here.
If you say so.
Now, when... I have another question, actually. When,
Some good news, guys.
Oh, great. Another floating fortress.
when,
Knocked.
Relax. We've got this.
when the game says later on, like, they'll constantly say, you know, we should take a break, we should take a break, we should take a break. And then it says, do you want Ignis to continue driving? Is there something I'm missing that, like, in those areas or something?
Taking matters into hand. Delivering justice for Jared.
And for Talcott, too.
Eurus, I'll need you to wait here.
All right.
Careful, Noct. Only fools rush in. I suggest
Alright,
we
okay,
review
they
our
just want to take a
intelligence
break.
and devise a
Okay.
plan.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's not going to complain, is she, when she's sat next to Noct the entire time?
Job well done.
Oh, hang on. Sounds like there's someone at the door. Hang on. There we go. I managed to skip out of the game world. So I'm waiting for a delivery. Is the screen up high enough again?
You must be tired from the trek. Take it easy now.
Thank you. I didn't think to do this last time. I don't think.
Look at this bloodthirsty lot.
Oh boy, sounded a bit evil, didn't he? Well, you know the groove, man. If it ain't high enough, it ain't high enough. I will say it's one of the, as far as that screen's concerned, I'm not really one for selling that kind of thing to people because I usually recommend just like use a green cloth I've chroma keyed with green paper before, blue bed sheets and blankets. I've got a flip out screen over there. That thing, lifesaver at the moment. Just because of how little space I have in here.
So, what'll it be?
How much is it? Fuck off, $7 grand. I'll go without,
Kenny
thanks.
and I pray for your success.
Can I, Can I drive to the... Or do I have to run it?
Let's roll.
Yep. Surprised to see him this far out.
Leave no plot of land unconquered.
Those aren't conquering numbers.
Likely building a supply line it would behoove us to cut.
Yeah, I could. I was just thinking because sometimes when you go up to certain people, Ignis is all like, "Oh, we could make that." And it's like, yeah, I ain't paying $7 grand for him to potentially learn a recipe.
And neither will we.
Gotta throw out there though, I am really enjoying this game. I really didn't think I was going to get into it as much as this.
She's a big girl. She'll be fine.
I just wish they'd put. Honestly, there was a way to convince Google and Square to put the 14 launcher.
She's tough, but I'd feel better if we got this over with and got back on the road.
If they put the 14 launcher on Stadia, that'd be ace. And I have to give Google a big shout out because Google's customer service is usually absolutely dog shite. But with Stadia, they've been pretty fucking quick. Was it around here we got in last time? I think this is around here, wasn't it?
The earthquakes, they've died down.
Oh yeah, forgot about those.
Just walk into the base. It's fine. It's fine. Oh.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed. What's that?
The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
Nothing to it.
All right.
So, what's our plan?
Find the base commander and take him into custody. Targeting Metal Man will yield little in the way of reconnaissance, but Bones bend easily. We'll split into 2 groups of 2. Prompto and Gladio will generate a diversion.
Oh yeah, making a scene's what I do best.
Noct, are you prepared?
Anytime now.
No, I meant to say yes, but oops. Can I? Oh, don't tell me. There we go.
Noct, are you prepared?
Yep.
Operation To Catch a Commander is go.
The insolence of that up-jumped mercenary. And there is still no word. This cannot be borne. Such behavior besmirches his Radiance's good name.
That's our target. Let's follow him. Seize him on my signal. Stay hidden till then.
What is that Chancellor playing at? I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me. It's no mere coincidence she and I meet wherever I go. Claims to trust her as a person. Hollow words from the mind behind the Magitech movement.
I'm sure I was supposed to be listening to all that for, you know, insight into the story or whatever, but... yeah.
I may have acted in haste with that impudent
Just a
fool
thought
back in the
about
start.
the Kingsglaive
My
film,
mission remains
because you've
clear,
seen that, haven't you, Dark?
And I'll be damned if that mercenary gets her grubby hands on the prince before Caligo Uldor.
Right. When the king dies, the Kingsglaive lose their ability to warp. Is that just because the king is dead? Because surely they should still be able to take power from the royal blood because of Noctis, right? Ah, fair enough. There was just some little bits about it that I was like, what's going on here? Ah, fair enough. Because it was the king that had effectively put up the force fields and all that, wasn't it, around the kingdom.
I'll give Highwind one last chance to respond. Stand guard here. If the Commodore arrives, send her through.
Well, so the film looked quite nice, though. Oh, okay. So I have to play the expansions, or the expansion-y bit to... Interesting. I mean, you can do the comrade stuff solo, right?
Now's your chance, Noct. Close in from behind. And remember, we need him alive.
Don't worry.
What the fuck? Look at him. There we go.
You're in fine form.
Ah, fair
Keep
enough.
it up.
I just think that might be a nice little plot hole to fill in, kind of thing.
To work. I'll escort him off the base. You regroup with the others.
Guess it's time to let loose.
Ow. I haven't mentioned how I don't like the Tin Man. There we go. Those things were supposed to be intimidating, weren't they? But
You ready to blow this place sky high?
yeah, go for it, mate. What is the
See,
groove that
luck and
allows...
Successful.
Does that mean you weren't?
I placed our captive into the hunter's custody, but I've just been informed he's fled. He lives to die another day.
And I'll gladly help him with that.
I didn't pick up much on these guys, though, during the film. Like, anything about their backstory either, so... Did I miss anything, like any connections to any of the characters in the film?
Hey, pretty boy. Let's see what you can do.
That's weird, my control stopped working then.
about time already?
Well, that ended quicker than it did before.
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours. Could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me. We should play again sometime, pretty boy.
Who the hell was she?
I'm still worried about Iris.
I imagine she's fine.
But we shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yeah, so the reason I said it was just I wasn't sure if there were any references that I didn't pick up on about relationships of the Kingsglaive featured to the two babysitters in this.
Did you kick their asses?
Oh yeah.
All in a day's work.
Hey, mind if I hang in your guys' room for a bit?
Oh, hang on. My control isn't working. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Not a bad shot if I do say so myself.
Not bad. It's
Not
great.
bad, but it's
You could be a
overexposed
professional
prompt. Come on.
cameraman.
Oh, I hold on to the hope.
That was a good shot. That was a very good shot. This is what I used to do back when I was a teenager. I used to take all kinds of pictures like this back in the day. Shamefully, all the hard drives I had with all my photo libraries before 2008 failed, so I don't have any of the stuff from that time. There's a few. Oh, right. I want to play through. Have you played through the extra DLCs and not the Prompto one and the Gladian Ignis ones? Did you do all of it, or? Ah, you have. Are they any good?
Good morning.
Hey. Morning.
Back at you.
Let's hit it.
Sure. And away we go.
So you're saying to me that all the breaks that's going to ask me to have are just literally breaks. There's nothing I'm really missing.
I could have gone another round.
Given her prowess, you should be glad you didn't.
Yeah, the Loki guy was nothing compared to her.
Though we may not.
Also, while throughout there, I'm actually kind of interested in
Things would have gone
Prompto's story.
differently if you were here now.
Well, she offered to play again. Maybe we'll get the chance to find out.
Oh, interesting. So you play that part in the DLC? Because I had wondered what I'd fucked off to go and do. I was like, well, there's an interesting little plot hole. Are they going to tell me about that later? And so you're saying as part of the DLC? That's interesting. I quite like the way they've tied this game together. It's very different from any Final Fantasy game I've played before, but I'm enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I did Final Fantasy 13.
Is it me or is this place begging to be explored?
Never been one to turn down an invitation?
If what they say about the Malmalum thicket is true,
Then we might just find what we're looking for here.
What? Fuck, what is... Oh, this is where I went and did that little boss, wasn't it? And,
I don't like
I
the
remember this
woods.
bit.
Too many monsters.
You kidding? What could be better than rough?
No, mate. Google fixed it. They emailed me yesterday because I QQ'd to them in a message. I messaged them over on Twitter and showed them that I was having issues with saving and a couple of the quests. Because if you remember, the Eye for an Island quest kept crashing. Like the controls become unresponsive. So I messaged him about it and I said, look, come on, I'm not the only one having this issue. We've had a look online.
And it had a person on
And
its back. Have you guys ever ridden one before? I bet it'd be super fun.
Funny you should ask.
Noct, call a bird for the lady.
we can't call a bird because we haven't got a licensing thingy. Yeah, I messaged him about it. I sent him all this information, sent him screenshots and stuff, and I was like, you know, I said it's the game is still playable. I go, it's not a problem with the service. I said it streams beautifully. The game is great. Controls are solid. You know, there's a little bit of lag there, but it's not a problem. I said, but you know, this is a big old RPG. Lots of people are having issues. I've heard Square Enix won't touch it with a 20-foot barge pole. This, and this quest are broken. This save issue starts to happen. Could you know, just look into it, please? Because at this point, the game is unplayable. I've been streaming it for the last 4 hours. I've been playing it for the last 6 hours, and we haven't been able to save at all. It's just a little bit of a downer. The game is effectively unplayable from this point. And they said, okay, that's cool. You know, thanks for your information. We'll have a look into it. Have you checked these things? Like, can you do these things for us and see if this fixes the issue? And I said, no, I've already tried these things and they didn't fix the issue. But if you need any further information, please feel free to contact me. This is the only game that I own on Stadia that displays an issue like this. You know, I said we've tried streaming services before, so we know what we've got ourselves into. And you know, we want the game, we want the service to succeed. So you know,
We're here.
as soon as you get the chance, look into it. They then say to me, next time round we've look. I think it was a day later. It's like we're working on a patch for it. Don't worry, we'll let you know as soon as if any more information comes up. And literally, it was like yesterday morning. I get a message from them again saying because I mentioned the Windows 10 bug as well. I said, you know, there was a permissions issue on Windows 10, and I said also about Prompto's photos not working and things like that. And I didn't ask them what the problem would be or what the problem was, but they emailed me back and said, you know, hang on. Yeah, they messaged me back and they said, look, we've applied a patch. We've rolled it out to everyone. Have a look at it. And then I jumped into game and checked the quest that was broken first. It now works, and saving worked. And so then I emailed him back and said, you know, thanks very much. Just quickly wanted to inform you that not only has the save bug been fixed, but whatever the patch entails, it has also fixed issues that I've had with other quests in the game, just causing the game to lock up. So, you know, just so you know, you can tick that off. You can tick those off the list as well. What's this? Access your photo galleries with. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on, are we having a problem? Oh god, what did I do? Ah, here we go. But yeah, I mean, for a change, I will say, Google's customer support is usually miss. You know, very rarely do Google hit the mark with customer support.
Yeah.
But in the case of Stadia, they were quick. They were on the ball. They gave me all the information that I needed. They were quick to ask me to, you know, for more information. They didn't just give me a flat-out canned response. I expected a canned response, to be honest with you, but they, you know, they went a bit more into it, and they got it patched. They got it patched. I mean, what was I was out of the game for 2 days, and now the game's working fine again.
So, Noct, what are you gonna do when we get to Kayam?
Me, get ready to go to Altisha, I guess.
Right. Can't keep Lady Luna waiting.
And as I say, I want Stadia to succeed, so I don't want to jump up and down, shout and scream at Google, because I mean,
These guys wiped out before you know it.
Is that so? Alright, prove it.
I mean, I paid for access to this stuff, so I wasn't going to jump up and down, shout and scream about the service. And I'm probably more invested in this than most people who are playing on Stadia right now. Alright, man. You take it easy, huh? Don't get distressed, man. You got this.
Try this.
Whose side are you on?
Sorry.
Nice work, Gladio.
Outstanding, Doc.
Yep.
You guys kick ass!
You mean it?
Yeah, you look cool doing it too.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Don't take it to heart.
Time to show you what I can really do.
If I only had a guild for every time he said that.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Problems? Something wanting your attention. Play it by ear.
Oh, hi there, opening.
You're on fire today.
No big deal.
That wasn't so hard. Takes two.
Eurus.
All right.
Okay.
A-okay. What about you, Noct?
All good over here.
Bless her. She loves that boy.
We're outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one.
Could you propose a way to finish this faster? We're on the same page.
Attaboys!
All right.
Everything okay with you?
Nothing to worry about with you guys around.
Damn it. Stupid wall getting in the way. Whose smart idea was it to put a bloody wall there? Dingus. Oh, I can put more there because it's all cornered. Yeah, I'm sure it was a good idea once upon a time, but I need to come up there and I don't want to go around it. Cheeky kids. The Marmalam thicket.
Are you up for it?
I'm down.
Step lightly in here.
There's no telling what'll crawl out of the woodwork.
Any plan of attack?
All right, through them.
I'll circle around.
It's my kind of attack. Oh, my kind of plan. Straight through the middle.
Nothing to it. Wouldn't want to squish some and ruin my nice fix.
Your time has come.
Go team.
Find anything rare or exotic yet? Slow down. We just got here.
You know, if treasures were easy to find, they would be rare.
We'll see about that.
We are absolutely dominating this time round. It wasn't this easy before, was it?
That a brook I hear babbling?
A regular river, I'd say.
Oh, you think we have time to cast a line? Sorry, bud. Lucky you to reel yourself in this time around. Oh, hi there, opening. Oh, hi there, opening.
Felt a bit touched, is it?
Watch out!
Oh, bless her, she healed me.
What can I say?
Good job.
Boys,
Everything okay with you?
nothing to worry about with you guys around.
Hey, I know those rooms. It's inside. We should set up camp. You a fortune teller now?
We can rest up or move on. It's your choice.
Oh, hello. Where was the... Ah, there. Let's get the AP for setting up camp.
We're here. It's bedtime. Sounds good.
Oh, it looks delicious. This is the zone, isn't it, where you level up like an absolute monster.
Wow.
Why is our what's her name not? The auto photos don't seem to be loading up correctly anymore. Let's look into that. That's though, load up fine now. It's not when I ask it to. Are these the same ones I was just... Oh. My photos are all black. Up until the ones I started saving yesterday. Oh no, maybe not. Oh. Oh wow. Huh. Loading bow? Here we go. Yeah, it's a loading bug. It's overexposed. Hang on, door again. Apparently our Christmas tree just fell over. So, hang on. Go back. What's it doing again? 1 second to check that everything's still working. It should be, but I just want to check. Yes. Really do with another screen up here, you know. Oh, wrong button. I wonder if there's any way you can actually increase the number of photographs that Prompto can
Take care,
take.
the current doesn't carry you away.
I'm not sure my footwear is up to this. Don't let yourself get pulled in. Say your prayers.
How are we?
Getting by. Nice work, Gladio. Yep. Prompto. Want some? Oh, hi there, opening.
Woohoo! Victory!
Victory indeed, when we're all safe.
Oh. This way? No. Have I got really dirty? Oh. So I'm just getting
Cold, cold. Freezing cold. You ought to stand under.
Just keeps going on from here.
Then we keep going too. This place is cozy? Well, I wouldn't get too comfy if I were you.
Right. Not out of the woods yet.
Man, am I glad to be out. Not so glad anymore.
Not surprised either.
It's what we came for.
Let's have it. The odds are against us.
I'll say.
Ready or not?
Prompto, you're up. Oh, hi there, opening. Prompto. Oh, hi there, opening.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Say your prayers.
Hang in there, Prompto.
I will. Thanks. Prompto, you're up. Oh, hi there, opening. Prompto. Oh, hi there, opening.
Try this. Don't give up. I believe in you.
Prompto, you're up. Oh, hi there, opening.
Alright.
Hang in there, Prompto.
Oh, no answer. Interesting. Here we go.
Impressive.
So they don't know
We're alive. Let's celebrate by eating
they don't know
something
what's
dead.
going on then.
You were great, Noct.
More tests, what's the groove, dude?
We might want to see this.
Score. It's all about that treasure.
Oh. So they just didn't bother to. Oh, it's even worse. Just throw there. I never use those random swordy
Feels
axey.
good to get it done. Yeah.
Whatever's.
Almost makes up for the soaked socks and bug bites.
Nearly. Doesn't it normally ask you to go to the exit? So what's your next plan of action? How are you feeling to... Well, anything right now.
I'm done.
The storm has passed.
The hunt is on.
Watch yourself, Noct.
I know. Oh, hi there, opening.
Pronto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening. Nice one, Prompto. It's nothing.
Gladio, do it.
Try this. Sorry.
Nice work, Gladio.
How do you find time to take pictures in the middle of a fight?
It ain't easy, Ears. If I don't,
Would that be a problem?
I found it's just better to let him do his thing. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Knocked another one out.
You were great, Noct.
Was that it? Oh. You probably actually tally back to the car, could we not? these I'm trying to throw out there. The fights we're in right now are a lot easier than they were when we did them the other day, and I don't understand why.
Morning. Who's ready to kick some ass? Are you guys excited to visit Altisha or what?
I guess.
I'm so jealous.
We're not going on vacation.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Iris?
Something wrong?
What? No, I'm fine. I'm not jealous. I just had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. But that'll all be in the past once we hit Kayam.
What are you talking about?
We can hang out anytime, right? Yeah.
She knows something.
Let's pull over for a sec.
How come?
I gotta give the driver a break every now and then.
If you say so. Wonder why no one ever thought of that before.
Because no one ever had little sister along for the ride.
That was a tight squeeze.
Sorry for cramping your style.
Calm down. I'm just kidding.
Not my fault you're too big for the back seat.
Do you think, how long will it take for you to get a response if you mail him versus, I mean, obviously if you call him, it's going to be straight up. I mean, are you alright with mailing him versus trying to call him again? Or are you just going to keep on trying to call him and...
Smells like there's salt in the air.
Sea breeze. We're on the water.
Oh, okay, fair that. Fair that. Yeah, I'm sorry, just when the game says to me that I should take a break, it just seems like there's something I'm missing if I don't.
Damn, this wind's strong. No! My perfectly groomed hair! Think you got it bad? Check out Ignis. Whoa! You're right.
It's rude to stare.
All right, move out.
Yeah.
I just noticed it says the Royal Capital on the pack.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Picture perfect.
See, that's what I was thinking, though. Maybe if I went down there would have been an opportunity to take a photograph or something, but... And again, Prompto's...
Oh, to this beautiful view. Yeah.
Prompto's
something out of a dream.
camera roll's already full.
On me.
Is there any way I can get the AP for setting up camp without setting up camp? Because I don't want them to... I want to get the experience bonuses for staying in hotels and stuff. Not that I think I really need them at this point, because as I say, the last two
Look at that bridge up ahead.
boss fights,
Some piece of work right there.
The rivers run wide.
they've gotten a
out
lot
there, so
easier
the
this
bridges
time
run
round than they
long.
were the first time we did them.
Guess I'll
I'm not...
say
I'm thinking it might be just because I've leveled up a bit faster than I did last time. That'd have been a nice photograph.
Want to get a closer look?
At what?
Yeah, go on.
We made it.
Because there's actually a spot down here. Hang on.
This will make a fine paint.
It'll make a fine paint, will it? God damn.
Always got each other's backs, right? You know it.
Alright.
Care to hear my plans? Brilliance cannot be sacrificed, I'm afraid.
Where'd you learn that one, Doc?
Bato, you're up. Oh, hi there, opening.
Iggy, you're on fire today.
Woohoo! Victory!
Victory indeed, when we're all safe.
Nailed it. Have I got enough points for... Oh, I'm one off, you jackasses. I'll get it in a minute because there's a camp spot around here. Oh no. Is there any benefit to getting Noct's fishing skill up? That a question. Other than for like food. I can't remember how to fish. Nah, we're out.
Let there be light.
Let's move.
Yeah.
That was pointless. Oh, oh. I was getting I didn't know I could get AP for that. It's out of his hands. All I'm going to say, mate, is good luck with it.
Better start preparing for supper.
Oh, let me help.
Oh, stupid game. That looks good. Honestly, I think I've over leveled.
Neat.
Struggle to remember.
Neat.
Striking a pose.
I felt the library again. Want that one. It's expensive. That's really expensive. Everything's really expensive all of a sudden.
Morning. Who's ready to kick some ass?
You shouldn't talk like that. You're supposed to be a lady. As your brother say. He'll get upset with that kind of language.
All right, move out.
Yeah.
So, you're the one doing all the cooking.
More or less.
Gladdy, don't you help? Knocked?
On occasion.
What occasion?
I do my part. I always set the table.
That's some arrangement you guys have here.
This the place?
Sure is. Thanks for the lift, Ignis.
My pleasure.
Can't wait to see my buddy Talcott.
Here we are.
We made it.
Alright, so now we have to see what's her balls is here, isn't she? The mechanic.
Whoa, pretty impressive lighthouse.
What say we head on up?
Ought to be a nice view, if a bit blustery.
What's up?
Knew it was y'all. Recognize the purr of that engine anywhere.
Thanks for the ride. It was fun.
How's the boat?
Pawpaw's tinkering away. Reckon he'll be tinkering for some time.
Trouble at sea.
Seen her share by the looks of her. Some parts we can fix, others need replacing.
An overhaul.
Don't y'all worry. Pawpaw ain't going nowhere till the job's done. Parts won't fetch themselves, though. Was kinda hoping y'all wouldn't mind helping out with that.
We're at your disposal.
To tell the truth, we already got a couple hands on deck. Dustin and Monica. Those two have been real swell. Managed to gather just about everything we need.
You can depend on the Crown's Guard.
Trouble is, they ain't had much luck finding a certain something by the name of Mithril. Apparently the stuff's hard to come by around these parts. At least according to the little fella from the city.
Talcott?
You betcha. Sharp as a tack, that one. Could tell y'all more about the stuff than I could.
I'll be sure to ask.
Pawpaw's down on the dock. Now, if y'all'd excuse me, I'm gonna grab my tools and ski-daddle. Got a garage to look after.
Prince Noctis! Hey! Our house is over here! Right this way!
Bless that little kid. Hello?
We've decided to start living here. Pretty recently, too, which is why it's so empty.
I think Miss Cindy might have told you already, but she needs a very special kind of ore called mithril to fix the boat. Remember the waterfall? I read in Grandpa's notebook. There's some ruins near a lake just north of there. It said you'll find mithril inside.
About that
This is
lake,
pretty much where we were.
pretty
Was
sure
this
he
where we were
talking
when the
about
last
a
stream
Vesper
was
pool. I asked Monica
killed?
to look into it, and she told me the road leading there's under Imperial lockdown. You'll want to be prepared for anything. So, how's...
Yeah, just give us a second.
And that's where glad he
I'll be
bugs off,
inside
don't he?
then.
So, yeah. Gonna have to ask you to handle this boat business without me.
Say what?
Got some business of my own to deal with.
Okay.
Do your thing. Not like we could stop you anyway.
You know me too well. Well, see you around, guys.
Glad he's the only character in this game that my wife likes. So she must have been devastated when he leaves. Or when he left. I actually know if she's got this far. No, she couldn't have done, because she's never had the, what's her name in the party? So I like that one. And I like that one. But I can't save them because, god damn it, my photo library's full. Bennett. Bennett. Yeah, this is about where I remember shutting down the stream last time because of the save bug. But it's been fixed. For someone who's supposed to be travelling hush-hush, she don't now find herself in fancy digs. Well, fancy by my standards.
The waterfall cave was right around here.
That means the lake should be somewhere north of here.
Be wary, though. Where we go, the Empire seems to follow.
Oh shit, am I driving? I'm driving. Doors open.
Wait. What happened to under Imperial lockdown?
They all but turned the key and left the gates open for us, as if awaiting our arrival.
And if anyone's waiting for us, I bet it's that guy.
Chancellor
That guy.
Izillia.
Can't complain, as long as he lets us in.
Who's to say he'll let us out? Not to mention we're a man down. Would that the Marshal were with us.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that guy?
As I understand it, he's put his tomb raiding on hold to help the hunters take care of some troublesome beasts.
No rest for the immortal.
An Imperial blockade. We must be doubly cautious.
Right, no Gladio, no room for error.
Target the enemy's blind side.
I know. Here I am! Oh, hi there, opening. I'm impressed. It's nothing. Here goes nothing!
That's crossing the line.
My hand slipped. Try this!
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
They died pretty quick. I want to stop here anyway because there is a... wait, what? Oh.
I could get used to having all this room back here.
I'll let the big guy know you said so. Hey, why don't we take a group picture over there?
We haven't got any space, mate. We've run out of space, Prompto. We need a bigger photo album for you. It drives off the cliff. Well, there you go. That's the royal family stuff, isn't it? I'm thinking in a car like this, mate. I don't think that'd happen. We'd nosedive it, and with a car this size, it just literally hit the floor. Back wheels would still be on the road. Wump campground.
We're here.
Let's have a nap. Why
It's
not?
bedtime.
Yeah.
How you doing, Vaughn? Hey, what's that, Vaughn? That's pointless. I just got my AP for doing that.
I'm good to go.
Just about awake.
Oh, right. Fair enough. See, I don't have to run. The thing is, my machines couldn't run a benchmark for this game, even if I wanted to. So, because the bench is incompatible with my machine.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
Ah, there we go. Managed to pull his sticks out of thin air. Yeah, I like that. Let's find a picture we can bin. See, I'm not into Star Wars, so I wouldn't play the Jedi game and Death Stranding. It's a Kojima game. I hate Kojima games. Absolutely hate Kojima games. Even though Carbuncle was in it, we'll burn it.
The gang's all here, see? Us?
So yeah, I didn't realise, Van, we owned this game 3 times before I picked it up on this, and I'd not played it. Like, we had it on PS4, because Inky was playing it on PS4. Then on PC, because I wanted to play it on PC, but then my PC popped.
Their teeth can skin a fish alive. Pulling away
So-
from a bite only makes it worse.
So the moral of the story is don't get bit.
Gotcha!
Knocked! Uh-huh. Impressive. Yep.
Forgot we had it on Xbox.
I think we can handle this.
Don't let up now.
Pronto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Nice one, Pronto.
It's nothing.
There we go. Death Stranding is pretty weird, but I like that stuff. See, Kojima just, I don't think he has any talent. He doesn't make good games. He makes weird games, but weird doesn't make them good. Jedi Fallen Order was really good. Played like Dark Souls crossed with Tomb Raider. That's a terrifying combination right there.
Let's do this.
Again, they're not games that I could actually play on this machine, so... Ow.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Nice one, Pronto. Yeah.
Say your prayers.
I haven't been up to a whole hell of a lot, to be honest with you, mate. Life as usual. I lost my YouTube channel nearly 4 months ago.
Perfect.
Snapshot.
I never miss. A photo op.
We're losing the 18-month challenge at the moment, or near enough. Tiddlydinks are sick. Desperately trying to find placements in next schools and that. Yeah, the channel's gone, shamefully, mate. There is a secondary channel that I linked on the main channel under the community tab, but no one obviously got that message because YouTube have an option to say only get subscribed videos or get subscribed videos and community stuff, and obviously everyone's got community turned off, so that was the only way I could have informed people that there was a problem, and that went to hell. But as I say, 4 months, it's 4 months Christmas Eve.
Never saw one of those before.
Step too close and it's the last you'll see.
Pronto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
See, I've not had any issues with the child thing that everyone's been whining about. I've not had a problem with it at all. Not even a hint of an issue yet. But then again, my content is blocked worldwide now, so no one can see it anyway.
Oh, hi there, opening.
No cause for concern.
Let's go.
But I always say as well, I don't watch YouTube. To be honest, I post content there every day. I don't watch videos on YouTube. I catch the occasional streams on Twitch, but not a whole hell of a lot.
Salvaged only to be discovered. Let's scour the area.
Oh, hang on. That's better.
Hell yeah!
Pronto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Pronto.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Prompto, you could have at least picked Iggy up, mate. Come on.
Seems Prompto's been intoxicated.
He's intoxicated, is he? Not a big deal. I'm getting fucked up by birds.
Pronto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
There you
That's
go.
it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try.
Let's have a look. I ended up deleting all my stuff because I had a mix of things. Thought I could see them going, well, this is children's stuff. They need to have a general tab option and not have the bot change. Oh. So call me ignorant, mate. I'm not entirely sure how this is negatively impacting people. I honestly, I've not seen
Oh, yeah. This has gotta be
anything
it. Well, let's head back and have Cindy get to work.
totally crazy.
Isn't Cindy the best? I mean, she searches high and low for all these rare parts for us to use.
Very gracious of her.
Man, She must have
I mean, I don't know anyone that's been affected by it as yet. I mean, my stuff recently, I got like 100 copyright flags, but I haven't had anything else.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Doesn't go into effect till next year. Yeah. I don't think it's going to cause as much of a problem as people think it will. It's just me, I don't think it will.
No way through.
No way through, there's... Oh, what? Oh, right, yes, we have to walk down here, don't we? I think it's going to be an issue for people who are trying to make money on YouTube, I suppose, but that's never been my concern, so it's not really a thing for me. I don't really care. I mean, I can't put ads or anything on my videos anyway. I can't pick up some fucking enemies in nearby.
Ready for this?
Going for it. Oh, hi there, opening.
Must be some kind of toxic.
Fuck.
Ponto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
I'll get back to the chat in a sec.
He's not looking so hot. Is it poison?
Ponto.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Okay. Another one? Ah! Fuck me. Okay.
Ponto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Let's twig stasis.
Ponto.
1 second.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Seems Ponto's been intoxicated.
Again?
There we go. Nailed it. Right, so let's have a look. Right now it's just a lot of worry, but they warn people right now YouTube bots are switching people's videos because it picks up on some things. One of the big ones is animations. Animation is seen as child friendly. Yeah, we know a lot of it isn't true. So Copper is able to find people that are at fault, which depending on their business... 42th-hour video. Wow. Okay. So that's where a lot of worry is coming from, and also the fact that YouTube isn't talking to people at all about.
This'll be quick.
Interesting. So, but the thing is, though, YouTube never talk about how things are going to affect the service, like ever. Fuck me, Ignis has gone mental. There we go. Where Copper tried to help people with the issue and trying to be more clear. Interesting. So, but I mean, as long as the, I guess, the body behind it all are open and helpful, is it really that much of a thing? I mean, you know, YouTube are going full-blown, you know, algorithmic monitoring for everything. You know, they're going to have bots run absolutely everything in the near future. Because they can't be asked to hire people. Or there's too much stuff for people to filter.
Gentlemen, what a pleasant surprise.
Told you he'd be waiting.
With my Imperial friends, no less.
Splendid.
But fear not. I'll put in a good word. Well, come along then. Don't stray too far, lest you get left behind. And surely you'd rather avoid unnecessary scuffles. Seeing as you're now a trio. Oh dear. Touchy subject.
One we won't discuss with you.
Then let's discuss why you're here. It can't be archaeology. Mithril, perhaps?
This guy's reading our thoughts.
Mithril. It's a precious resource, you see. We can't just let anyone get their hands on it.
But you'll help us get ours on it, right?
I never said that.
Of course you didn't.
Where is the fun in that? I thought you'd rather dig it up yourselves.
I've done this bit off stream.
I'll be but a moment.
I think I closed this out. I closed the last stream out around this point.
All clear. Go ahead.
Refreshing swim?
Just a dip.
Oh, if it's tagged as child friendly. Well, I don't mean to sound like a dick, man, but that's the way it is. If you're marketing to children, and there's something coming into place that is more aggro to people who market towards children. Plus, YouTube has never been in my opinion, YouTube has never been a place where people should be making a living. If your sole income comes from YouTube, you're shit out of luck.
So, you're the new recruits they sent over for special training. Nice cover, Runaway Prince. At ease, recruits. There's nothing in it for this ex-mercenary to turn you in.
I wish this scene was done during the day, like when I did it last time. Because the whole, the chest light things are completely ruining it. Well, yeah, you say that though. You say that though, Vaughn. But the difference is, TV production company they have lawyers on their side. There are much stricter rules for what you can and can't put up in children targeted TV shows. I mean, over here in the UK, if I swear in my videos, I'm not allowed to put them up. Like, let's say I was on TV, I wouldn't be allowed to air them until after Watershed, when the children go to bed. So, but there are a lot of things on YouTube that just get put up with no thought. And, I mean, children can just pick and watch it. That's the thing with video on demand. We've never had any real control over video on demand because we've never really had to think about it before. We've never had to structure and control how this stuff is delivered before, because it's just like, well, it's just like TV, but when we want it. It's like, it is, but people don't follow the rules for how TV works in VODs. So I could effectively upload pornography at 8 o'clock in the morning when children are about ready to watch TV. There's nothing stopping them from finding it in the new videos feed. You know? Television has stricter rules than the internet.
Let's get the show on the road.
Show?
Forgot about your training? Well, I'm being paid to escort you. Just watch yourselves in there.
I trust you'll be civil. Commodore Aranea Highwind, I leave them to you.
Search until sundown. Won't do you any good. If you're looking to get inside, you're gonna have to wait.
No, for sure, but then again, this is a case of people have to be clear what their show is defined as. I understand not all animation is for children.
What kind of place was this?
You know, you and I both know that. That maybe an old man talking about collectible toys isn't directly targeted to children, but
Some kind of light. The entrance.
What else could it be?
Bingo.
you know, you've got to be specific.
Knew there was something not quite right. Let's
Because
do it.
parents aren't going to take responsibility for their children online.
You appeared to be on good terms.
Who?
Ah, man. How far does this go? Finally. I thought it never... Huh? Who left the lights on? Maybe the owners are still home.
Nothing of note here.
Just a load of nothing. What?
I mean, the algorithm doesn't know what is and isn't for children. So it just says, toys are for children. Or animations and cartoons, they're generally for children. It doesn't know what the content of the video is. It doesn't know. It sees an animation or a toy or a tag for a toy or animation, and it'll say, well, you weren't specific. You didn't age rate it, so we're going to. And then some parent sees their child watching something about, I don't know, Mario being decapitated, and then freak the fuck out. Why didn't YouTube protect my child? So, well, why weren't you monitoring your child on the internet? Yeah, but YouTube should have done it because they're a big corporation. That's just not... It's something we haven't had to deal with before. Cyberbullying. Wasn't as much of a thing when we were kids. Now it's everywhere. Something we haven't had to deal with before. As society changes, as we become more and more connected, things have to change. Game Theory is a channel that has no idea if they're going to get screwed. Their channel uses things like channel-friendly characters. Yeah, they will talk about the mental side of characters. Well, then at that point, they need to... then they just tag it as not child-friendly. It's not hard to do. Put an age rating on it. Because there used to be... I swear there used to be a thing on YouTube where if you like set up a TV... You could set up a show and you could set up an age bracket for it. So all people have to do... Is this safe for children? And if you manually tag your videos, yes, they're for children, then... And you get caught out, you're fucked. That's your fault. All it literally takes is a drop-down menu. What is the intended target audience for this video? But again, it's a bot. There are drop-down menus to say whether or not a piece of content is or isn't child-friendly. And I've not heard of anything yet from anyone that says, well, I said my video isn't child-friendly, but now I'm being flagged as child-friendly. I've not seen that once. So... And if you've set it as no, then it should stick to no. But again, teething issues with an algorithm. It's not going to be perfect first time every time.
Let me give the orders this time.
Damn, you're badass, Aranea.
Aw,
maybe this way?
I think that they need to bring back the age bracket option on YouTube.
Hey, don't wander off.
Like, that is it. Just literally say you've got, like in the UK, it's universal, everyone can watch it. PG, parental guidance, children can watch it, but it's advised that parents check it out first, and then all of the brackets that come over that. You know, suitable for 15s and up, or whatever, you know, suitable for 12s and up. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I think at that point it's probably just a bug with the algorithm, and YouTube will sort that out.
Well, this place has seen better days.
But it's going to be a case of YouTube are going to have to, or creators are going to have to cover their asses. You know, if it says, if the algorithm sets your stuff as child-friendly, even though you've said don't, make sure you put in your tags and in your description an age bracket that you feel the content you know, is made for. Maybe in your thumbnail, literally put in the age rating system thing for your country. So, like, let's say, for example, I swear in my videos, but I don't say fuck, so that doesn't put me past, like, watershed. Like, let's say I just call someone a tit or something like that, or a bitch, or... And I can literally say, well, those words on UK broadcasting standards fall under this age bracket. On my thumbnail, I will put that symbol for that bracket on my thing. But then that's the thing as well. They're covering their own backs. So then no one can say, well, you're advertising it to children. It's like, yes, but quite clearly here, I'm showing this isn't for children. So I don't think it's that hard. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, and I don't think YouTube's going to crumble because of it. I do think more parents need to take responsibility for what their children are doing online. I can't believe I just did that, because I've now gone and lost all those points. Fuck it. There we go.
Just getting warmed up.
No, that's it, mate. You're right. You know, YouTube the babysitter when kids aren't left to play games. And I don't mean to sound like a dick or anything, but like, for example, my neighbour's kids are constantly sat on Fortnite. Constantly. My children play on Fortnite, but they ask if they can play it first. You know, so again, that's on me. Same with a lot of the games that my children have. There are kids at where my kids go to school. There have recently been parents are being pulled up on the games that their children are playing or talking about when they're at school.
Pretty neat.
And none of the games that you know, they were like, well, do your children play these games? And I was like, well, no, because they ask me if they can have a game. If I don't know what it is, I look it up. And if I don't think it's suitable for where I feel they are mentally, then they don't have it. It's not a hard thing to do.
You can never tell.
It's really not a hard thing to do. I don't understand why so many people have trouble with it. You know, if your children have the mental age of a 2-year-old, then don't start letting them play fucking, you know, Five Nights and stuff like that. You know, it's like, they say, well, surely you let your kids play some games that are out of the age bracket. And my response there is, yes, but I have to know what's in the game first. Like, I let my children play Monster Hunter. That's generally targeted in the UK for children over 12 years old. My kids weren't 12 when they were playing Monster Hunter, but I didn't think there was anything in Monster Hunter that was, you know, particularly beyond them. If that makes sense. I hate those things because I never use magic.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's it. They're not playing Gears. Like, no, they're not. Not in this house.
Something bothers me about this spot.
What is it?
Have we been this way?
Something overlooked?
Not 100% sure.
Ignis, get out of the way, mate. Iggy, get out of the way. Thank you. Jesus. I'm very picky about what I let my children play and what I let my children watch. If my children come across as if my children seem like they're getting addicted to something as well, bam, pull it. You know, if they have an attitude change because of something that they watch, and I don't think it's a beneficial change, that gets pulled.
Till death do us part.
Practicing your vows.
The army swore their oaths a long time ago.
What does the Empire seek here?
Specimens. And we're stuck harvesting them.
Specimens?
Demons.
So what's all this about the army and demons?
What do you think it is?
Nice. I love gassing games.
What's that?
Let's keep moving.
And we also have this groove. I have this crazy groove as well in my house where, as a parent, I'm in control, I'm in charge. And so, if I say fucking no, for whatever reason, the kids don't have it. It's weird, that, isn't it? They want it, but I say no, so they can't have it. And my chat has just broke. Good job. Hang on. Let me just refresh the page. Let's read the next comment. I remember being 5 years old watching horror movies like Aliens, Critters. And now you can laugh at how cheesy it is. Well, I mean, and that's the thing as well. It's about gauging where your children are mentally, and if they are actually, do they have the mechanisms in place, or have you taught them little things that they can do to cope with certain things? You know, if the answer is no, then don't let them have it or don't let them watch it. You know, it's going to sound really silly because it's not about horror films and or anything like that. But like,
Quite right with the Empire lately.
It's not
Rugrats. My autistic son was constantly picking up on what the naughty kid in Rugrats was doing to get her own way. And because I personally found it was becoming annoying, because he was copying the attitude, I was like, right, you're not watching it anymore. You know, or, you know, kids' TV shows where the characters don't talk properly. If, like, by talk properly, I mean, like, they talk making sounds or whatever. If my children start acting like assholes because of something they see in a TV show, it goes. Oh, wait, am I not got the... Oh, right, to die. Excellent.
Oh, hi there, opening. I'm impressed.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Good. How about you?
Just chipper.
But I mean, like, I remember watching watching TV shows, playing games that I was nowhere near old enough to watch or play. But I wouldn't let my children do necessarily the same things if I didn't think they were ready for it. But, again, parents aren't willing to take responsibility. They'll instantly start jumping up and down, saying, ban it.
Chancellor. I really can't stand that guy.
You know, ban it, control it, make it illegal, make it go away. It's like, no, just look after your fucking children. I won't let my two watch YouTube at all. I won't let them do it because I can't trust them on the site. When I say to them, you can't watch XYZ type of video, if I do turn my back, there have been times where they just do it anyway. And I'm like, well, I'm not... If you can't do what I ask, you don't watch. Because, you know, I parent. Sometimes my parenting is really goddamn harsh. But...
Oh, hi there, opening.
They'll learn. And I'm not one of these parents that can't get their heads around the idea that their children can be little cunts. I know some parents in my kids' school that don't... if you said their child was a bully, they would literally explode. How dare you say such a thing about their little angel?
Damn, you badass, Aranea.
Aw, thanks.
Anyway. Is there a shiny thing in my head? No, it's just a light glinting off that. Motherfuckers.
You smell that?
Smell what?
Treasure. The nose knows, dude.
Now that you mention it.
Let's not forget our purpose here.
So hang on, a buddy of mine is living with friends who have a 4-year-old who threw a tablet on the floor and he didn't know why he did it. This is the 3rd tablet he's thrown on the floor apparently. Why the fuck, if the kid has done it and hasn't been disciplined, why are they still letting the child near tablets? I mean, I remember when we had an iPad in my house. It was a gift years and years and years ago from my wife, and we had it for years. But then my youngest son broke the screen on it, and I was like, right, well, you're not having a tablet anymore. You're not having it anymore because you can't be trusted with this kind of stuff.
Oh, hi there, opening. I'm impressed.
Hey man, if let's put it this way, you break one, I tell you off, I tell you why you don't break it. If you do it again, you don't get another one. If it was an accident, fine. But nah, that's just, I don't know, I guess I'm an asshole parent.
And that's that. Let's keep moving.
I mean, I remember I broke one of my kids' games once. Flat out apologized, told them why they shouldn't do what I did, and replaced it. Oh, hang on, shit. Where am I? Have I? I've gone really. Everything's crumbling, lads. I don't know how I feel to this.
Saw that coming.
To arms.
Ow, my leg. Ow, fuck me. Hang on.
Oh, the big one!
Right on cue.
And it's got friends.
Livelier by the second. Come on then.
Ow, that didn't work. Trigger the fucking thing. Thank you.
That's me, I guess?
Well, that's Big Boy dead.
It's nothing.
Is that all?
Push ya! Oh, hi there, opening.
I don't understand why so many people think parenting is so difficult. I mean, my children tell me like on a near daily basis when they can't have something. Like if they have a tantrum, I hate you. You're the worst dad ever. It's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Keep going. That'll make me give you what you want. Yeah, wait till Christmas. My children are spoiled little cunts, everyone knows that. Everyone knows my children are spoiled as fuck.
Oh, never too many stairs. I got a bad.
I mean, I'm the cruel parent, right? I can't remember how long ago, like how long it was, but for a time, youngest son Noodle was being an asshole at school. He wasn't allowed to have video games for fucking months. Literally months. Oh, the school actually had the nerve to question me about that. Well, he seems quite distressed whenever he does something wrong, because it seems like, you know, he's terrified that you're going to take away games for, you know, XYZ amount of time. I said, yeah, because the little fucker's addicted. He's fucking addicted. Oh, awesome, cool. Hopefully, is Big Man alright? As soon as I finish this dungeon, I'll exit the stream. Yeah, Big Man's not feeling very well at the moment. He's got a bad case of the plague. He's had a nasty virus and infection now for what, 4 months. Yeah, it was actually quite recently the school questioned us about my youngest son's behaviour, and I was like, yeah, the only thing that you can threaten him with to control his behaviour is literally, it's video games. So when he's an ass, you take away video games. And when he's good, he gets them back. Hopefully he learns that when he's good, he gets what he wants, and when he's a twat, he gets nothing. So, yeah. And I mean, he can only have the things back for an hour. If he's a twat again, I'll take him straight back off him. So, dude, I don't give a fuck how long you don't have games. It's not me that wants the games, it's you. So do as you're fucking told for a change. No, it's alright I mean, it depends what they want to eat. Not sick anymore. Good to know. Yeah, and the plague does fucking follow us everywhere, mate. We're just a sick family. Annoyingly. Oh, knocks down. Ah, that's why we got the ice sword from outside, wasn't it? We could have used that on the red geezers. Oh, Prompto, you missed, you motherfucker. Oh, they did. It's alright.
Let's keep moving.
There we go. I'll be done soon anyway, because there's a boss coming up. Then once the boss is done, then I'm calling this stream finished, because we've been going for nearly 3 hours. And that means that we're now near enough caught up to where I was a while back when the stream died. Or when the saves weren't working. I played this bit offline, off stream before. Shouldn't have wasted that, because like I said, the boss is now coming up.
Just chipper.
But yeah, because when last stream we did, we streamed for about 4 hours and 4.5 hours or thereabouts, but the game wouldn't let me save. And then I played another couple of hours off stream, and the bits I played off stream are literally this dungeon, so
It's a crossroads.
Which way?
Whichever way leads to the treasure.
If only we knew that.
Well, guess we bumble on.
Keep the bumbling to a minimum.
Oh, and if the frame rate seems a tad low, because I don't know what everyone else sees, if the frame rate seems a tad low, it is literally just my screen capture program.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Excellent.
What's our outlook?
I think we might be winning. Try this.
Everything died.
And that's that.
Let's keep moving.
I don't think there's actually anything I can really miss in this area, so it's not a huge... Get out of the way, you fuckers. It's not a huge problem if you start just kind of running around and... nope.
Yeah.
That didn't... I missed that one, didn't I? Yeah.
You're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Mind if I finish this one off?
No, but I'm loath to make a lady bloody her own hands.
Little late for that.
I like some of the banter between the characters in
And on
this
we
as
go.
well.
Indeed.
Right.
Right there.
Is that all?
Oh, hi there, opening.
You're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
These bastards keep getting stronger.
You don't say.
Gotta nip the danger in the bud. The Empire's no exception.
Yeah, right on. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Right, hang on. I'm too old for this. Noct is still slowly but surely dying to death. So's our Watts and Nuts. Just wait for health to quickly come back. Just in a minute, there is a boss, and I don't have any Phoenix Downs to recover from knockout. we go, another attack comes, because another door. Oh. I thought it was another one. Here's where we're going to have problems. I don't like using magic in this game either. I just don't like it. The way that it's an equipable skill on a hotbar, I don't. If I can get a weapon with an elemental attack, I'll take that over. I'll take that over individual spells. Well, I'm sure they'd make a lot of these fights a lot easier. But it's not a big deal. How can I not? Oh, I can't heal though. What's that it? Can I? That's a tad annoying.
Yep.
Maybe use one on knocked as well, just to be safe. Not that I think I'll need it. I say that and now I'm about to get completely destroyed. It's going to be great. There's the boss.
Spacious. There's so gonna be a big nasty here.
The bigger they are,
Yep.
the harder they fall.
That didn't go well.
Hi there, opening. Is that all? Oh, hi there, opening. I'm impressed. It's not.
Of course.
Go on, Promy.
Opening. Nice one, Pronto. All right. Check out over here.
That was easier than I remember it too.
That concludes our business here.
Say, Commodore,
Aranea,
you said the Empire uses demons to make weapons?
The fuck is he doing?
Magitech troopers, right?
MTs.
They're born from demons in a lab.
Born from demons.
Darkness is coming. If I were you, I'd watch my princely ass. Kingly ass.
Will do.
There we go. And that's the section that I did off stream as well. So we are now caught up to, you know, all the content that I've seen up to this point. Wait, I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go.
Just warm it
Yeah, I do
up.
want to go this way. Don't want to be reading. I can't read.
Fresh air.
Congrats. That concludes your training. You've still got
Oh
a
no,
hard
this isn't the
path
last of
ahead.
what I've seen. I've done a little bit after
Tell
this.
you how to walk it.
You may have been hired under false pretenses, but your assistance was invaluable all the same.
Tell me something I don't know. You can spare the pleasantries.
Take care walking your path, Aranea.
Oh, right. Thanks. I will. And I'll train you some more if our paths cross again. Oh, and before I forget, His Excellency instructed me to give you boys a ride back. If you need a lift, feel free to hop on.
Well, glad that's over with.
Noct, I've just received word from Cindy.
And?
We're to return to Lestalem. Her friend works as an engineer at the power plant. She'll take care of the Mithril.
Uh-huh. And that'll take care of our boat problem.
And now we
Once
get
you're rested and ready, I suggest we hasten back to Lestalem.
we get what's his bollocks
Make sure
back.
you're prepared.
Shame to say goodbye to such a nice fishing spot. Want to see what's biting before we bolt?
I already had Assassin's Daggers. Why did I buy a second set for you, idiot? You found a pair before. I could probably be done with that. Ah, feck. Oh well.
Huh.
We'll wrap up as soon as I do the power plant bit, 'cause I think that's the last thing I did.
You're headed to Lestalem, right? I'll take you there, but no further.
Got it.
So,
Because she's
ready
not
to
getting
ship
paid.
out?
You bet. Let's fly.
Hold on tight, boys.
Look at that!
A red ship.
Oh, it's gonna fuck it on. I would have liked the multiplier, but whatever. That's creepy as fuck. That's a nice one. My last playthrough, I had a few better shots of R&A. Whatever. I'd say other than that one, I don't really know if there's anything I want to bin off to get that one, so we'll have a quick look. That one's actually kind of turd, to be fair. And that one. That'll do.
Rise and shine, Prince Charming. We're here. Sounds like a spot of trouble's popped up at the power plant. Wish I could help, but I'm powerless to do anything I'm not ordered to. I'll leave the keeping of the peace to you.
Of course.
We got this.
Good luck, boys.
All right. I'm not having that much trouble if it's taken several hours. I'm starting to think I might be over-leveled for doing these bits.
Loving that outfit, Noct.
Why don't you wear one?
Well, that's the only one. And if anyone stands a fighting chance in there, it's you. Forget about fashion and go.
Do you read me? Just wanted to thank you for offering to clear out those demons. That'll give me time to treat this mithril for you. There's a hunter who went in right ahead of you. I imagine there are too many for one to handle, but 2 of you should be fine. And a little heads up, we're getting some unstable readings from the generators inside. Too much power and the whole place could blow, so be quick.
Will do.
Standing there chilling out.
You my backup.
I thought we were partners.
Anyway, place is crawling with demons.
Wait a second. You sound familiar.
Save the talk. We got hunting to do. Now, if we're done with the introductions, follow me.
Fuck off, mate. I'm already in. Looks like no power plant I've ever been in.
There they are. You ready to rumble?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you looking that way for, you dickhead?
Fancy moves you got there. Reminds me of a certain kid I know.
Fancy that. Not too shabby yourself. You make a good sport. Hey, big guy!
Red alert, you 2. We're detecting a major power surge. Abort the mission and get out of there.
I ain't one to leave unfinished business. Can't leave for him, though.
I got this.
How about you?
Gladly.
See what I mean? It's just... It's given me 4 minutes to take down these guys and... Someone gone... Oh, there you go.
Had all of them?
Think so.
Nice job.
That was a bit...
Disappoint.
When
You know.
have I ever?
Keep it up.
Will do. Now, let's scram.
There we go. And I'm not even properly geared up yet. None of my characters are actually properly geared up, so...
Great work in there. As promised, here's your mithril. And, thank you for your hard work.
Sure.
Hey,
Why does everyone look so sweaty?
Who went on ahead?
The one and only. How you been, fellas?
oh, not bad. Whoa, someone did a number on you, though.
You should see the other guy. Anyway, I'm back. And better than ever.
Knocked? Gladdy? I can't believe it.
Hey, thanks for looking after her, Dustin.
So, Gladdy, did you apologize to Noct for storming off like that?
He made it up to me in there.
I don't remember there being a storming off thing, he just walked
so
off.
you got your hands on some mithril. In that case, I'll go deliver it to Sid. You'll probably want to freshen up first anyway. Come and meet me in Kayam when you're ready.
Your Highness.
That's what we'll do is we'll go to the hotel. Not that the characters have any
Anything happen while I was gone?
Yeah.
experience or
The
whatever.
car got roomier.
Smart ass.
I'm gonna pant. Actually, I can't run because I'm in a town. Stupid town.
The finest room in the house is available for your immediate comfort.
I have no money! No!
I swear, half your photos are selfies.
Hashtag sorry not sorry.
Right, I'm going to call this stream done. Let's just see if... right, so autosave works. Because it was fixed. Let's make sure I can actually save. There we go. So we've done a couple, you know, we've done a chapter in a bit. So, Vaughn, Duck, thanks for coming to hang out. It's been appreciated. Nice chatting. Hopefully I'll chat to you both again at some point soon. Good luck, Dark. Mum, thanks for going to pick up the spuds. And coming to hang out. And I will see all y'all later. It's fun. I'm enjoying this. Stadia is working a treat again. Since they fixed that bug, this is working the great. Just to prove that we are playing on Stadia. There you go. Stadia.google.com. Fun times. Everything's amazing.